Hey guys, Zerkaa here and welcome back to my past and present series. The side we're going to be featuring today is Aston Villa. But before we get underway, if you want to get some ultimate team coins to make your life a little bit easier, then go check out FIFA coins online and their link is in the description. So I made a little bit of a different format for this squad builder, because usually I kind of just discussed how the team works and I discussed how much I bought them for and some of their key stats. For this time, I've kind of gone for a bit more of an informational approach. I've done some research on the starting 11 of this side and like how long they kind of played for Aston Villa, and how many goals they scored for Aston Villa, and like the amount of appearances they had. So if you prefer that style, then please tell me. Right, but anyway, starting off, we have FRIEDEL in goal, obviously currently playing for Spurs. He played for Aston Villa between 2008 and 2011 and has 114 appearances for them. I paid 1,000 coins for him, and you're probably going to see that most of the players in this side I probably overpaid for. You probably find it in most squad builders I do. I kind of just like the fact that it takes a lot less time just to go out and buy one as soon as you can, opposed to sitting there trying to win an auction off a player. You go into right centre back, we have Kyle Walker. He is playing out of position, obviously, because he plays as a right back, and this is a 3-5-2 formation. So he's playing at centre back. But I felt that even though it kind of makes his chemistry, I think he gets 7 chem. Even though he gets 7 chem, I think he makes up for it with the fact that he has 91 pace, because he really helps you with regards to like defending against fast strikers. And he was only on loan at Aston Villa for 15 games back in 2011, but obviously it still counts. He did play for them at some point in time. Even if someone plays for 1 game for a team, I would still include them in a squad builder. In the centre back, we have Gary Cahill. He played for 4 years for them, between the years of 2004 and 2008. Obviously, he's currently at Chelsea now, and he had 28 appearances for them, scoring 2 goals. At left centre-back, we have James Collins, who obviously currently plays for West Ham, and he played 91 games for them between the years of 09 and 12, and he's scored 5 goals for them. We're now going to go into the CDM, and we have Fabian Del Silva, player who used to play for Leeds, I believe. I remember seeing him when I was younger at a Mill versus Leeds game, I think, and he joined Aston Villa in 2009 and is still currently playing for them and has played 50 games for them. He's actually a really good silver player as well, actually. Let me click on his thing, and you'll see he's got 82 pace, 77 dribbling, and he's worth 10,000. I think he's worth around 10,000 coins. I got him for 9,300. So you can see he's a pretty expensive player. Well, not too expensive. Obviously, 10,000 coins isn't expensive. I mean, he's not like just a standard silver-priced player. We go into the other CDM spot, and we have Gareth Barry, obviously the Man City centre defensive mid, and he has the most appearances for Aston Villa in this whole team. He's played 365 times for Aston Villa, scoring 41 goals, and he was there for 12 years, between 1997 and 2009. So he's a player who's been with them for the longest time. We now go over to James Milner. We have the inform right mid James Milner. Obviously, there is a centre defensive mid James Milner as well. We've got the inform right mid one. Purely because I couldn't find enough right mid. Well, I guess you got Stuart down in the sub bench. We'll go into that a bit later. But James Milner played 100 games for Aston Villa, scoring 12 goals between the years of 2005 and 2010, and his card value is at 27,000 coins. And he was pretty good player, to be fair. Actually, I wasn't expecting him to be that good, and he was obviously for 27,000 coins. So you expect him to be really good, I guess. And most informs, I think with most informs, I'm usually disappointed by how good they are. I guess it's just a mind state that you think they're going to be better than they really are. And I'll get onto that in a bit more when I go over to the striker. On the left-hand side, we have Charles and Zogbia, one of my favourite players in Ultimate Team. Just seems like there's certain standout players that do really well. I don't know what it is about them that makes them stand out. Is that players like Nzogbia, Ramirez, Matt Jarvis, players that, and even that Darren Bent, players that haven't got the most amazing stats, but an Ultimate Team, they just seem to be so good. I don't know why they seem to be so good. I guess it's his pace. As you can see, Charles Nzogbia has 90 pace, and he has 4-star skill moves and a 2-star weak foot. And he's actually cheap as well, 1,400 coins. Definitely worth the money. If you have like a BPL side, I'd give him a try if I was you, or a French side as well. And he has 58 appearances for Aston Villa, scoring 6 goals in that time, and is obviously still playing for them at this time as well. Now I got on into Cam, and got a player you probably wouldn't expect to see in a Cam position. We have Darren Bent, and Bent has played 54 games for them, scoring 21 goals, and he's got 87 pace. And I only put him at centre attacking mid because I felt the 2 up fronters were probably better suited to play up front than him, and I thought he played quite a good Cam role, because he does seem to score a lot of goals from outside the box for me in my other teams that I've used him in. So I thought I'd give him a go at Cam. It seemed to work for me. And we're now going to go into the strikers. We'll go back Bonlahor first. So we have Gabriel Bonlahor, obviously also known as like Gabriel Agpasahor or something. People have those different names for him, nicknames for him on this game, purely because of his pace. He has 93 pace, and obviously because of that, he's worth 110,000 coins. He's got 3-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. His other stats aren't that crazy, but his pace pretty much just makes him the player he is, and you can get behind defenses really easy with that 93 pace. And that's the one thing about this kind of squad that I've made here, is that the up front is very fast. So you've got Darren, Bent, you've got Nzogbia. James Milner's not too fast, I guess, but you've got Nzogbia, Bent, Agbonlahor, and I'm going to move on into Benteke. Benteke has 86 pace, but he also has 86 shooting. And I'm pretty sure he's a pretty strong player. He's also got 88 headings. So you can run down the line with Nzogbia and put the ball in. You have a good chance that Benteke is going to get on the end of it. But we've got Team of the Season Benteke up top here. And he has played 34 games for Aston Villa, scoring 19 goals. So I've got to say as well, Agbonlahor has played 243 games for Aston Villa, scoring 62 goals. So he has the best goal scoring record, I think, in that whole team, and he's the second most apt player for Aston Villa. But Team of the Season Benteke goes for 284,000 coins. Probably goes for less now because I built this squad quite a few days ago. I just haven't got around to actually doing a commentary and talking about the team in itself. And it actually, if you see here, if you look at the stats on the right hand side, you'll see that he's actually got more goals scored than he has games played. So he's obviously got a good record for people who have used him so far. You'll see that all of my players in my team, actually, I haven't actually used them in a real ranked match. I was streaming when I made this side, so I played against my subscribers and my viewers in the actual Twitch stream. So that's why I haven't got any games played with any of these players. With some of them I might already have games played, but most of them I haven't anyway. So that is the full team, and we're going to go on quickly into the substitutes and I'll talk about how the team performs in itself. So you have Didier Petrov, Shay Given, Olof Melberg, Stuart Downing, Ashley Young. I was going to put Ashley Young in the team instead of Nzogbia, but I decided that I preferred Nzogbia a lot more, even though Ashley Young's got better stats and is still very fast as well. I just preferred to use Nzogbia instead. We then got Richard Dunn, who probably could replace James Collins if I wanted to do that, but I wanted to make it so I had a bit more past players in the starting 11, because I know my last one I had quite a lot of players that already played for the team. Our last striker here is a silver striker with 90 pace, Delphinaso, who currently plays for Blackpool, and I think he played for them a brief amount of time back in the day. So yeah, as I said, the great thing about this team is just a pace up front is just ridiculous, and realistically that is what FIFA is all about this year. You can deny it and you can try and say you want to play pretty football, but realistically, if you want a good side, the first stat you go and look at is pace. And obviously this team has that in the plenty. Obviously got Nzogbia, Ben and Benteke and Agbonlahor, as I said. James Milner actually has 75 pace, so not too fast. You probably could. What I tended to do, what I found that I did, is that I brought on Ashley Young around half time, 60 minutes. I brought on Ashley Young and put him on the right hand side instead. And then you have like a 5 players all super fast up front. And then realistically, again, seems like a bit of a trend of these past and present episodes is that the defence kind of let down. I mean, Kyle Walker's good, and Gary Cahill's not too bad, I guess. Obviously, Collins actually kind of surprised me. It's actually better, that considering his stats are quite bad and his pace is quite slow, he did defend pretty well for me, not going to lie. But I think the defence and the goalkeeper and the CDMs are a bit the letdown to the side. If you could make a good BPL defence and BPL CDMs with a good goalkeeper, and maybe you got a new right mid, you could have a really good side on your hands right here. I'm going to now go on and show you some footage and some goals that I've got from the games that I played against the viewers that I had in my stream. Obviously, I haven't actually played any games against any real opponents. Well, let's say real opponents, but any ranked matches or any season matches or any cup matches. But regardless, there's still some footage to show you, and we'll go on into that now. Right, so we're now going to jump into some footage that I've got against the viewers that I had in my stream at the time. So as I said previously, I didn't actually get any footage against any real players. So it sounds weird saying real players, you know what I mean? I didn't get any real games. The only games I played were against friends, so to speak. But again, this side's attack is just so strong that it's actually made me think whether or not it'd be a good idea for me to go out and build a new squad with the same attack or a similar attack. Maybe not with Benteke, because I think Benteke is a bit too overpriced. Maybe I get a normal Benteke, not a Team of the Season Benteke. And then build a whole new defence and just see if I can make a nice, almost a sweat BPL side out of it, because it really is, the attack's so strong and that pace just really makes it so easy. But even though I won all of my games, I guess my defence didn't feel as strong as my attack. The defence isn't that bad, to be honest, but it could be a lot better with the other likes of players you get in the BPL. So maybe that's something I will go out and do, because I just didn't feel too confident in my defence, as I said. But you see here, some of the goals that I scored, like that Benteke header there, maybe that is why I should keep Team of the Season Benteke. I don't know what his heading stats are usually, but he did seem to win a lot of headers for me, and I dominated all the games that I played in. I think I only conceded 1 goal in the end as well. and I think I had like 20 shots on target in some of these games that I played. So it really is a very strong side. If you have any suggestions for teams that I should make in the future for my past and present series, then please leave a comment telling me so, and I shall look into these comments and see what team I can make. And I'm going to try and make these a bit more often, because recently I've been doing them like once every 2 weeks. So I'm going to try and make them a lot more often from now on. So yeah, that's the end of the video. If you have any feedback to give, then please leave a comment. And if you enjoyed it, then please leave a like. It helps me out a lot. And if you want to check out my second channel, there is a link on the right hand side of the screen. And if you want to check out my previous episode of my past and present series, then click on the left hand side of the screen. Or if not, both of those videos will be, that video will be in the video responses down below. And I shall see you guys soon. Goodbye.